Hej igen alle sammen, og velkommen tilbage til kanalen. Det er tid til noget mere Vinland Saga. And yes, if you are new here for some reason, then I'm doing the intros in Danish. And we are going to be watching the first 2 episodes of Season 2. We just finished the first season. In real time, we just watched the last couple of episodes of Season 1, and it was one hell of a journey. We unfortunately had to say goodbye to Askeladd, who was a very, very interesting, complex character, but we got a full journey there with him. And now we get to, follow Thorfinn, because he was, the end of the prologue, and I think that was specifically, or not specifically, but also very much in regards to his character, that it wasn't until the very end here that he realized where to go, or at least started thinking about where his journey is going to lead him now after Askeladd is dead and gone. We also have a new king, or at least Knud is taking up the mantle, but there's also the whole thing with his brother, Harald, and a lot can still happen there. We, of course, talked a lot about it in the previous one, wrapping up Season 1. We just want to see now where Season 2 is going to take us. Do you have anything you want to say before we get into it? Nope. Alrighty, then please subscribe if you haven't done that already. Click the like button, throw in a comment. It really helps when you do that. Also, the whole hype button thing, if you're able to, then please do that as well. And of course, if you want to support the channel, if you want to watch ahead, then you can do so over on Patreon or right here on YouTube with YouTube memberships. Links down in the description below. There's also like a pinned comment telling you exactly how far ahead we are, but we are at least like more than halfway into Season 2 at this point in time. So again, if you want to watch ahead, you can do so on Patreon or with the memberships. Alrighty, let's get into Season 2. The first episode is simply titled Slave. That doesn't seem like a nice thing to get into, but we also know with the times that we're in, and it's unfortunately a fairly common thing, or it was a fairly common thing back then. But anywho, Season 2, Episode 1, here we go. And a new intro.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't watch it.
Oh yeah, maybe we I'm actually not too sure.
It just says I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't remember if anyone has told us not to watch the intro, but like usually we don't want to get spoiled, and some shows, especially animes, they have a tendency to put in a lot of spoilers or a lot of stuff that's coming in their intros. So yeah, so far I don't know. It doesn't seem like that, but just to be on the safe side, feel free to let us know if we actually can watch the intros, if we should or shouldn't, or if there's like a specific episode we need to get to before we can start watching the intros. That's yeah.
Rist þú Ristu í líkamann.
No, don't carve it into your flesh.
No, just don't carve that into your flesh.
Ristu í fjandmann. Rist þú.
That's definitely not Japanese.
No. I think they're trying with something Icelandic or...
Yeah, something that's supposed to sound like Old Norse.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What?
When you carve your runes, in Danish it's reste runer.
Ah.
So that's why he says it.
Oh. Aina.
図体ばっかでかくても戦の役には立たないよ。飯の支度しな。
Was that the guy we saw on the boat at the very end of the first season?
Might be, yeah.
Judging on like the hair color?
なんでまた急に特訓なんぞ。
ここを守るためだろ。全部灰にされて、ようやくここまで立ち直ったんだ。
Oh.
のミルク
だろそりゃ心得てんだよあの男は父
Excuse me?
村を立て直して美女二人とうまい飯を囲ってる負けてないよ
Still have each other. Looks nice and peaceful.
I'm a little confused about the Binningswerk, though.
The what? Oh, the
Binningswerk.
buildings. How they're... Okay, good times are over. I'm afraid. Yeah. Kind of saw that one coming. My mom wasn't going to make it. Why do we always have to do this? Start out with like some sort of horrible thing happening. At least like in the first season they waited 4 episodes. Fucking run!
Oh my god, just run, people.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Bad people approaching, and they're here. That's my question. Woo! I'm afraid she's about to... Wow. Whoa. Starting another person down a...
Why is that a Haubermaum?
Starting another person down a horrible path of revenge or whatever. Oh, okay, so this is what we saw. Him on a ship as a slave, okay. What, move her outside? Throw her overboard or...
Probably.
Yeah. Shouldn't you wait? At least wait until she's gone, man.
Preventing others from getting sick, maybe?
Maybe, but... Storm. Out there's a storm. So where are we going?
Sake wa kanarazu nome yo. Kesshoku ga yoku na.
どうだなこんなもんで
髪はよし。もう少し若く見える化粧を頼む。
Use some of that de-aging technology.
またまた。うち以上はありませんよ。
Oh, dude.
逃げて生き延びればまた。
You can definitely see like the animation is different, but it's still very close.
やった
座れ。
Puro.
まだわからねえようだな。
Can't run. We will find you, and they beat him to a pulp.
逃げて小じきになるよりもずっといい飯を食わしてもらえる。冒険する前にどっちが得かよく考えろ。
Hard to watch so far.
悪くないんだけど、もう少し顔。
Ripped.
とご満足いただけますよ。
I don't like that.
I don't like any of it.
奴らの言う通りだ。
Well, I especially don't like how
闇
it's
雲
like.
に逃げたって。
Do you have smaller
Don't
boys
you
that I can
Yeah,
molest?
yeah. Didn't wanna, yeah.
行くあてなんか、おとなしく、買われてりゃ。
いや
お
ー、あんた本当についてるね。
Wait.
こいつでしょ、お探しなのは。
Is it? It is. Is he looking for Thorfinn? Or, because we don't know how, like, the last thing we saw was just Thorfinn being dragged away. We don't know if he ever went with life.
全然違うじゃないか。
Yeah.
金髪でも小柄でもない。身内を解放したいだけなんだ。この町に来たのは確かなはずなんだが、名はトルフィン。
Right,
本
right.
当に何も心当たりはないかね。
So, you wanna...
すまなかったね。
A kind touch.
ああやって身内を探して訪ね歩いているのか。あんな人に探してもらえるやつは幸せもんだ。
I wouldn't call Thorfinn lucky,
Lucky, no.
but...
名前は？
エイナルです。
昔はどこで何をしていた？
北イングランドでの
Okay, they were in northern England before, okay.
どうだエイナル、わしの畑を手伝ってみんか。
Okay.
Sure. Seems nice enough. Like you asked him if he wanted to.
家人は皆仕事中だ。紹介は晩飯時にしてやろう。
はい。
まずはわしの農場を見ておけ。
Whoa.
It looks very similar, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks nice and peaceful. Like what they used to have. Back to chopping down trees.
トルフィン、わしだ。来てくれ。
Wait. The second.
おとなしく飼われてるよ。食いっぱぐれることはね。そんな風に思い始めていた。
But then... Whoa!
ともかくそれが俺とトルフィンの出会いだ。
How I met your... How I met Thorfinn. Okay. So that's where we were going. Season 2. Here we go. I was, wondering where we were going with meeting this new character, Aina. At first it seemed nice and peaceful, and then, of course, they had to go and kill his family, and everything is miserable, slavers, and but then we connected it here in the end, and we got so that's how I met Thorfinn. So Aina and Thorfinn, we're gonna be following both of them, at least for now.
Yeah.
And then maybe Aina is gonna help Thorfinn reunite with Leif, because Leif is still very much looking for Thorfinn.
Yeah, but it
Hasn't given up.
no, but it doesn't look like Thorfinn is necessarily looking for life.
I don't know what, like, he looked like he wasn't looking for anything. He looked
No,
like he
he-
was just, again, going through the motions, and
Yeah.
maybe it was too much to ask that, like, after the end of the first season and Eskil dying, that he was just gonna be like, oh yeah, it all snaps into place and I'm gonna go forward and live my life and yada yada yada. Like, he's still probably not quite there, and I don't know how he ended up here, and is he a slave himself? It seems like it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it also, like, I mean, he could potentially free himself, right? Like, because he's
a really good warrior, so he could.
Yeah.
But it seems like again, last time we saw him being dragged away, and he dropped the knife, his father's knife that he's been carrying for so long, and let go of all of that. At least we assumed. So we don't know where he is, like headspace wise, or
where we are located, right?
Oh yeah, that's
we
true.
know that Einar is from Northern England, or at least that's where he lived, so he's probably because that name is not particularly English or Anglo-Saxon sounding, so I would say perhaps he is one of the Danes who is residing there. And
yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I just want to mention, because I just looked it up, and you're welcome to correct me if you find probable sources or
proper sources.
Proper sources. The type of houses we've seen in Danish is called bindingsværk. So it's like this white kind of house with these heavy black bjælke. Logs.
Yeah, I guess, or it's just the way that they're constructed. Yeah.
Yeah, and with like the stråtag and stuff. I just read that it looks like it was invented in around 11 to 1200.
So this is a bit
in Germany.
A bit premature.
So it's slightly bit premature, but I also know that Mappa, or at least Attack on Titan, at least that was very inspired by like Eurocentric features.
Yeah, very...
So they also had like bindingsværk and stuff, but it's just like I was kind of like fearing that with this like switch in studios that they might lose some of the like the historical touches, and
maybe so far, like, because we were praising them a lot in the first season for the attention to detail when it comes to that.
So already pointing out here that there is a slight, I mean, it looks good, right? But it's not. We are just a few years too early for that particular. So I was. So that's just it's not boding well for the historical detail. Richness.
Yeah, maybe. Or it could just be a fluke and it's just this one thing they didn't research properly, or we'll see.
Yeah, and we also talked about how, of course, these people are not necessarily like historically accurate. It's just like a background for this story.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. So I'm just gonna run with that. But I'm just pointing it out.
Yep. That's fair. Should we get into the second one?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The second episode is titled Ketil's Farm? Ketil's Farm. So we are staying at the farm, at least for now. Here we go.
Did you look if there's snow outside?
Right now?
Yeah.
Still some.
Some.
Yes. It snowed during the night here.
Snowed? Is it snowed? Snow? Snow.
It snowed?
It's new?
It's new?
I don't know. It just sound, how some words just sound wrong.
Yeah, I get it.
It has been snowing.
Hey, Nal, Thorfinn. 今日からお前たちは友人だ。
Okay. I have decided.
仕事について説明しよう。エイナル、ここが何に見える？
I can't tell if he's going to be very nice or he's going to be like the worst.
He seems nice so far.
これをお前たち二人に貸してやろう。一切任せる。この土地を買い込む、運用し収穫を上げろ。私が正しい値段で買い上げる。
Oh.
自分で自分を買い取れ。自分で。
Giving them a path to freedom.
自分の力と正しい手続きで自由になれ。
The right way.
お前たちの頑張り次第では
Everyone should be
3
free.
年以内にそうなることもあり得る。
Goes without saying.
どうした不服か？
私も同じ方法で自由身分になった。慣れない土地で大変だろうが頑張りなさい。
はい。
Seems nice as well. So what's gonna happen to these people?
Raiders, maybe?
なあ、旦那って、あれなあ、ちょっと待てよ。
Straight to work.
デンマークじゃ当たり前なのか？俺の故郷にも奴隷はいたけど、奴隷はずっと奴隷のままだった。
So, are we in Denmark now?
俺、北イングランドの生まれなんだ。君は？
Not very talkative.
アイスランド。
Do you know who was?
アイスランドってどこ？
Iceland. Where's that?
あとどれくらいなんだ？
こっち側全部。
You're looking at it.
それってまだ結構あるってこと？
Got your work cut out for you.
あれ
Be careful.
早いとこ自由になりたいからな。悪いかよ。
それならもう少し離れ川と直角に倒れるように切るんだ。
そうか。川に流して運ぶんだな。
Quickest way to transport them.
取りに行くのか？どっかにか？
いや、そろそろ奉公人が持ってくる。
Oh, okay.
本当かよ。至れり。
He's so pleasantly surprised.
あれじゃねえか、新入りってのは。ああ、そうみたいっすね。アホ面だ。
Oh no.
どうも、私は。
These people are not going to be nice.
これは。
だから弁当。
こんだけ。
なんだ。文句あんのか、おい。
Nope, no problem.
まずは礼だろ、礼。俺言ってみろ。ありがとうございますってよ。
Don't lose it.
いただきます。どうもありがとうございます。
Toffin.
ドルフィ
Man. What happened?
はい。
Don't injure the horse? What did they do to the horse? Like the previous people?
そんな年寄り馬一頭じゃ無理だよ。
木は旦那のものだ。勝手に短くはできない。
Oh.
普通奴隷に馬を扱わせたりしないだろ。しかもこんなしけた馬一頭きりで。
いいから行くぞ。
Aw. Stuck.
前を持ち上げてくれ。
わかった。
Just lift it. Sure.
Get strong? In no time, I guess.
Yeah. I also need to get fed a proper meal once in a while.
Sure.
俺らをいじめて自分たちより下がいるってことを確かめてるんだぜ。
Pointing out the obvious isn't gonna change things.
俺たちは旦那の財産なんだぞ。奉公人なんかがこき使っていいわけがねえ。旦那に言いつけてやる。
どうだいなる。一日過ごしてみた感想は。
Not the best.
報告が。
やめろ。
Don't.
報告があります。
Oh no.
今日こちらの奉公人。
What? Not the time to fall in love. Are we really? Or is it because it kind of looks like his sister?
おかしなやつだ。何もないならわしは行くぞ。
報告はいいのか。
うっせえ。
今日は暑いな。
お水だよ
It's a hot one out there today.
冷たいよ
こっちに一杯おくれ。
Oh,
もうひと踏ん張りだ。ここは昼までに片付けよ
旦那自身は
again, seems nice.
う。膝下ぐらいの高さで刈るんだ。前にも教えただろ。
枯れりゃいいんだろ、枯れりゃよ。
バカモン。麦の後は放牧だ。切り株を長めに残しておくのは後で。
段取り完璧っすよ。
人の話を謙虚に聞かんか。そんな。
Seems rather arrogant.
わかりましたよ。
うわバカモン。
なんだあれ、ガンガンに怒られてんな。
旦那のこのオルマルだ。
Ah, it's his son.
ああこらどこへ行くオルマル。
てめえのいねえとこだよ、クソ親父。
お前はじきにこの農場を継ぐんだぞ。
I don't think he wants to take over.
大の男がちまちまちまちまちまちまちまちま野良仕事やってられっかっつうの。俺はこいつで
Go out and be a big, strong warrior. You can't even pull his sword from.
こんなど田舎で一生終わってたまるかよ。クルート王帝殿下の軍団に加わってバシバシ手柄を上げてやるぜ。
Still called the prince.
若様、近いうちっていつ？
近いうちは近いうちだ。そのうちハラルド王が援軍の船を
Oh, and Hal is the king. Damn, okay.
来て。もう一回。
よしよし、いいぞ若娘。
Wait, what? Don't listen in on while your daughter is.
今はやめとけ。2回戦目に入るとこだ。
あらま。
Oh my!
しかしこれで我が家も安泰だ。
Ah, that's why he's so excited about this. Okay,
こ
yeah.
のまま若様が。
Oh, I thought you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure. It was just I was focused on the father listening in on.
ケティル一族と親戚になりゃ贅沢できるってか。そのような方は決して。女ってやつはどいつもこいつも。
Wow, he's got a lot of anger in him. Sort of misplaced.
俺は俺だ。親父のおまけじゃねえ。なあ、くそ。居心地悪いな。
I have a feeling that like reality is gonna hit him hard at some point, or he's gonna do something that messes everything up for everyone here.
Or maybe the father's gonna die, he's gonna take over, and he's gonna be the worst.
若はいいよな。この農場の中じゃなんでも自由だもんな。
うるせえな。てめえらに俺の気持ちが分かってたまるかい。
Shut up.
とっとと砦に帰って寝ちまえ。おい、馬の口取るんじゃねえよ。
いいから飲み直そう。今夜は語り明かそう若様。青春の悩み聞こうじゃない。
It's not a little sus here.
おとなしく後継ぎはいいもんよ。戦争を知らねえんだ。戦士がかっこいいもんだと思い込んでんだろ。
Yeah, obviously.
戦争するやつはみんなけだものだ。
Beast.
昔俺の住んでた村に2度兵隊が来た。イングランド王の軍勢に村中の家を焼かれた。親父は戦ったけど殺されちまった。次に来たのがデーン人の軍勢だ。イングランド王の悪性から救ってやるとか抜かして略奪の限りを尽くして生きやがった。あいつらは人の皮をかぶったけだものだ。
Now he's developing a hatred for the Danes.
I mean, it's understandable.
Was that just him remembering something, similar, or? Not quite sure, but at least it triggered a memory there within Thorfinn. Because so far he is just not really there, just going through the motions, doesn't want to make a fuss, stir up trouble, just being like, yes sir, I'll do this and that. I really want to know like what happened immediately after the end of the first season, and I probably get into it somewhat. I don't expect for them to show us or anything, but yeah, that's where he is now. Kind of maybe just pushing it all down, burying it, not thinking about it at all at the moment. And it wasn't until, you know, Aina said those things that it at least triggered something inside of him. So yeah, are we well, of course we're rooting for them to maybe get away from all of this, but it's just, I think something has to change with their situation. Something drastic has to happen before they can get away and go someplace else. I have a feeling it's gonna involve the son there. What was his name? Alma, yeah. That he's a bit of an idiot, or at least, you know, it's that typical thing. And we saw it back in the beginning of the first season with some of the younger men at the village there, Iceland, that they also, of course, they wanted to go to war and they were so excited to do so. They didn't want to stick around here. But as soon as you do that and you see what war really is and what it does to people, then quickly gonna realize that it's not glamorous in any way. Nothing great about going out and being a warrior and killing people. So he's gonna learn his lesson at some point. Again, I'm just afraid that him learning his lesson is gonna involve like something bad when it comes to the farm, and because
possibly like a ransom thing,
maybe I don't know, because so far the farm, you know, it seems like a nice enough place, and the guy
we
there
can't
in
have
charge,
nice places, nice people.
we can't have nice things. We know that by now, and we've just started a new season. And even though we already in the first, I don't know, 5-10 minutes of the first episode, we already had some tragedy happen. I'm still expecting for there to be more, and like more horrible stuff is going to happen, and for it to propel the story and the characters, and it's gonna, you know what I'm saying. But is there anything in particular you wanna like?
Not really.
No,
I mean, the graphics is nice. They have had like I think it was in the first episode where he snapped, and that looked pretty cool.
What the animation overall and all that? Yeah, okay.
And like they also included something from the Hávamál. It's one of those like old scriptures about Iceland, I think. So that was nice. They included something.
Yeah.
He even spelled it right and everything.
Awesome. And it's clear that we're in Denmark at the moment. So that means that the slavers there, they picked them up in northern England, or at least, you know, Aina. And then they got transported across the sea to Denmark, and that's where they were sold off. And that's also where Leif then was looking for Thorfinn.
Yes. So, because last time we saw him, they were in Gainsborough, right? So
York? Wasn't it York?
York, yes.
York?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they were in
England.
In middle northern part of England, and they somehow ended in Denmark. So I think perhaps the Danes, well, that they snapped up Thorfinn from there as well, as they took. That's why Leif also went there, because then he was like these slave traders, and.
But again, and just it seemed like, you know, Knud, the prince, and we know he's still just the prince, that like he wanted to let Thorfinn go and just. But yeah, something happened there, and he ended up as a slave. We still don't know what.
But we're gonna have some sort of. Explanation.
But then we did get a little information about what's going on with the Danish crown, or at least like the it's King Harald, so the brother is king, and Knud is still the prince, but they're opposed, or they're, because they talked about like joining Prince Knud's army. Someone did.
He is, well, we saw that he ended up being commander of the Danish army in England.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still going or something happened in between. But
we're gonna learn more, I'm sure. It was like the first 2 episodes here, more quiet, getting into things and meeting Aina, seeing the horrible stuff that we saw. Now we're here at the farm, and something needs to happen for these characters to get pushed out into the big world again, and maybe getting involved with the big picture stuff again. So starting small and then building from there. Makes sense. Anything else you want to say about this one? All right. So we're gonna... What? So we're gonna end it with Danish word of the day. You had one. It was farmer, because they're on a farm. Farmers, farming. Farmer in Danish is
bonde.
Yes.
Do not pronounce the D.
Yeah, again, with the D's and also the G's.
But there's no G in bonde.
There's no G there. It's just that will also change its sound depending on it, and you never really know, but
Danish is the trash language.
Yeah, I don't think you've said that, like that it's a trash language in these reactions. You definitely said it before, but
as a Dane, is a thing that I think a lot of us do a lot, is like self-deprecating humor and stuff like that. So anything where they dissing Danes is like fine by me, and that's also why I call it a trash language, because it's really, really hard to get and doesn't make sense. And well, some people say that it sounds like we have a potato in our mouth, but it's like we have so much like because of our German influences, we have a lot of throaty talk.
Yeah, throaty sounds when we speak, or with some
like
of the words. Yeah, sometimes.
No, it just does sound like a throat condition. Like I'll
yeah. At least if you ask people from Norway or Sweden, then when it comes to languages, they're always like, Danish, don't even bother, just speak English to them, and that's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's the same way in both Norway and Sweden, that if you try and speak Norwegian or Swedish, they will
switch to English. But it also, like, between us, you know, like, because we can to some extent understand each other. But anywho, yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you as soon as possible. Favela.